Baby boomers really were the me generation. They kind of do make things about them, the research shows. And they have such high expectations for themselves. Literally, the guy that kind of coined the phrase baby boomer called his book the first book about the baby boomers, Great Expectations. And as a result, baby boomers are 6% less happy than the general population throughout their life because the expectations are so high. They feel like they really do have to be successful and happy because of, the kind of the debt they owe to the previous generations and their unfinished business. So there's some truth to being the me generation. They're a little stressed. And then Gen X, are they cynical? Yes. And they don't apologize for it. They don't see it as cynical. They see it as realistic. Yeah. Were they willing to leave organizations? That was a big complaint. Xers will leave an organization. Yes, they're not as loyal. They've been called the Prince Charles of the organizational world. They can wait for 20 years and not get a promotion. They have to leave to move ahead in many cases. And then millennials, can millennials be entitled? You bet. That's why in the update of the book, I actually quote a conversation I had with the son who I'm visiting out here to see my grandkids. He said to me 2 years ago, "Are you still talking about all these generational differences? I got a mortgage and kids." Yes, we are. But not all he goes, "I don't like a lot of millennials either, and I don't want to manage them." I think that's the biggest mistake, is you older generations think we're all the same and that we all like each other so much. Millennials that have all the worst characteristics of millennials drive me crazy too. And then finally, Gen Z. Hey, they're snowflakes. The research shows they definitely are far more open to talking about mental illness, or what's called neurological diversity. They're far more open talking about it. Matter of fact, in a survey with UCLA, freshman survey, 47% of them said they plan to utilize campus mental health resources. And my daughter is currently working in a mental health clinic on a rotation as a PA student. And they have to come in early and work late because of how much COVID-19 and being here in restricted living has impacted mental health for all generations. So yeah, Scott, that's kind of a rundown of some of the big myths. And yeah, there's a bit of truth to those. Like all urban legends have a bit of truth. But there's some good reasons for that, and that's not the whole story.